What up, world? So, I saw Prisoners. To run down the cast right quick, it stars Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, Maria Bello, Terrence Howard, Paul Dano. It's directed by Denis Villeneuve. I'm not sure. Like, I always end up seeing movies that I can't pronounce the director's fucking name. But I think Villeneuve. He got another movie with Jake Gyllenhaal coming out later this year called Enemy. That sounds insane. I guess it was at the Toronto International Film Festival. I ain't heard no feedback on that shit though. Um, it takes place. It starts on Thanksgiving, and Hugh Jackman is like a carpenter, and Terrence Howard is his partner. Their families are real tight, so they have Thanksgiving dinner together. Um, and they both have the same family: man, wife, older child, younger child. The two younger kids want to go play outside, and the parents, bundle up, take your brother, take your sister with you, and then they end up playing on this RV, and then they go back in, and the younger kids go back outside. They're going from house to house, and then nobody can find them. Um, it's Hugh Jackman, man. He's like the one like really searching. Like he's the main character. Like they portray him as like not exactly the parent most affected, but the parent most determined. That's not even really like fair to say, I guess. But since he's the star, he's the main character. They're gonna show him as the parent that's just the most desperate to get his child back. Um, and Paul Dano, he is the accused. I guess I will say. I'm not gonna say whether he's guilty, whether he's not guilty, but he is the accused, and he goes through, what I'm saying, certain things in this movie. And Jake Gyllenhaal is the officer in charge of the case. Um, without giving too much away, like this movie is insane. This movie is fucking crazy. Um, like I'm not even a parent, man, and I felt for both families. Um, like I mean, that's really the story, man. Like two kids play outside unsupervised. Two kids get lost, and it's a search and rescue movie after that. It's it's rated R. Um, as far as the acting goes, man, everybody in this movie turned in an Oscar worthy performance. If you disagree, tell me who you didn't think deserved some kind of recognition, some kind of fucking accolade for their performance in this movie, man. Hugh Jackman was dropping tears left and right. Maria Bello, coming off of fucking Grown Ups 2, comes in, and she fucking was believable as a mother who wanted her kid back. Terrence Howard, Viola Davis, man, Jake Gyllenhaal, Paul Dano. If anybody gets nominations off this movie, man, it's gonna be Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Paul Dano right there. Um, and if you pay attention, every single character in this movie is a prisoner of something. Whether it's a prisoner of desperation, whether it's a prisoner of addiction, whether it's a prisoner of captivity. Every character in this movie is a prisoner of something. Um, and then the ending, like the ending was strange, man. Like not bad. The ending of this movie was just so out of the blue. Like it wasn't bad. It just ended. Like I thought there was at least 10 more minutes left, but it just ended. I pray after seeing this movie No parents, man. No parents, no parents to be, no grandparents. Don't ever let your children who you're the guardian of, who you're babysitting, whatever, be outside unsupervised, man. When I was growing up, man, when I was 5 years old, 6 years old, the age of the little girls in this movie, man, like kids in motherfucking 1991, 1992, we could be outside, we could play outside, because the world was a better place when 80s babies was growing up, man. I hate to say it now, man, but like the world is a dangerous place, because motherfuckers born in the 70s, 80s, and 90s are ruining the world, man. The world is going to hell because of motherfuckers born in the 80s, crazy motherfuckers. And like, before I just get on a rant, man, like, Prisoners is diggity dope as a movie, but like, shit like this really goes on, man. Like, the world got to step up, police each other, man. If you see some fucked up shit, make sure that fucked up shit doesn't happen, man. Cause this shit, if you looking at this shit from a real world standpoint, the shit like this actually fucking happens, man. This movie is tragic. Like, shit like this movie should never happen in real life. Word. Um, like, this movie could easily make my top 10 of the year. It probably will. Um, I want to know what you thought of Prisoners. I want to know, like, I just want to know, man, like, um how you felt, man. Like how did it hit you? Um, I mean, I'm on Facebook. Like I always say, hit me up. Um, like, subscribe, comment on YouTube, man. For now, peace.